Hello guys and welcome to Enforce Tech TV, your digital format of Enforce Tech in Nuremberg. With me is Todd McDunn. Todd, how are you doing?
Hello, happy to be here.
Very, very good. So you're with Eagle and you brought a new fine plate carrier. So please just give us the specs on your new product.
Right. Yes, I've been with Eagle for 18 years. My primary area of expertise is aircrew flight equipment. What we have here is one of the very first aircrew plate carriers in existence. The Aviator Aircrew Plate Carrier is primarily a piece of aviation life support equipment. Its primary design is downed aircrew personnel would be wearing this. It would carry all of their survival items, their radios, everything they need for whether it's an overwater survival operation or if they're in the jungle or wherever they may be. The second thing is that they want to be able to have armor carrying capability and be able to ditch that if necessary. And then a harness for day-to-day aircrew operations inside the cabin of the aircraft for those in the rear. So what we've got basically is this entire system has been modernized from our usual aircrew vests that have the traditional MOLLE system. This is a fire retardant squadron laminate, all laser cut and as light as possible. We've incorporated a removable aircrew harness in this vest. We also have the capability of emergency extraction option if you didn't want to use the whole harness. A number of different flotation collars and accessories from different manufacturers are designed to be incorporated into this vest, whether that's the underarm type, the pecky types that are in the belt, or the actual flotation collar. The removable front flaps on the front, there's currently 4 different ones. This is the kangaroo style, where you can mount items on the front, but then you also put 3 mags in. You've got a really nice laser cut admin pouch here on the front. All the items tie in so you don't lose them. This is a SMS 2000 strobe pouch. There's a myriad of pouches that come with this kit, 36 different pouches, panels, and adapters. And that's pretty much it for the front. If you want to go into the sides or the back.
Yeah, but what is this one here? It looks like a flotation device, or?
Yes, it's a flotation collar. Again, we don't make the flotation collars. We just build the Aviator around utilizing all the different ones on the market. So this is just an example of one, horse collar type. Again, we can do the under the arm LPU10 types or the belt attachment part. So I don't want to go into specific companies, options, but this is purpose built to accept and use all of those.
Okay, so do I have to use the buckles you have mounted right here, or can I change out the buckles?
Yeah, that's the beauty of the Aviator. It's purpose built to be able to take almost any buckle system on the market. So in this particular instance, I've got tubes in the cummerbunds, but I can switch those out for SR buckles or Cobra buckles. The same thing on the shoulders. Those can be switched out. You just basically take the cover off the shoulder pad and it tears away and you'll just have the other buckle type in, just clip that in. In this particular instance, I have a Cobra buckle, which is part of the harness. So when you undo the harness, the whole vest comes off, which is a really neat option. That's what I've tried to showcase here.
Very good. So maybe we proceed to the rear.
Sure.
Let me turn it around. Perfect. So I see you got different buckle systems in here and also zippers. So
yes.
Just move along. Tell us about the zippers first, maybe.
So the zip-on capability. Now these are number 10 zippers. That'll allow you to utilize almost any kind of zip-on pack made by any of the companies that you're going to encounter here at the show. Mm-hmm. We have a number of packs that you can see here, all 3 on the top row, and the Yodi there are all capable of zipping on the back. We also have removable panels that can already be addressed with pouches and panels and adapters on that can just zip on and zip off for quick grab and go for people that are sitting in a seat for long periods of time and don't want a bunch of bulk on the back. And then we've incorporated a nice large laser cut MOLLE field on the back. And then what we've got here are what we call T-bars. These are hidden straps of webbing that you can pull out anywhere along this aspect and that way you can attach different buckles and adapters. This would be for hooking in the SR buckles on a flotation collar, say. And then if you don't want to use this and you don't have any need for it, this also allows you to take like a holster and mount it horizontally, that type of thing on the front. These are on the front and the back. If you don't want them, you just take the buckle off at the bottom and pull them out and stow them behind, and then you won't even know that they're there. So it's just a nice feature. There's also a nice robust drag handle purpose built in here.
Very good. So for the sides, for the cummerbunds, are there different options?
Yes. So we basically have an assaulters type cummerbund on this one. Again, there's 3 or 4 different versions. This allows you to put soft armor panels in, as well as 6x6 or 6x8 plate. And then of course you've got a place for radio or mag up in the front. And then you've got a nice molly field on the side. We've also got to more of a skeletal type cummerbund that can go with that thing. And then a JTAC cummerbund, which is just all 3 mags and then radio in the front.
Okay.
And all of those can switch out to any buckles on the market, basically.
So the whole system looks very, very beefy, but it's exceptional light, I think. So what material did you use on this plate carrier?
So this is laser cut laminate. It's 1,000 denier, but again, as much as it's laser cut, it looks beefy, but it's super light. This is made by Squadron. A lot of the beefiness that you're feeling is this structure that I've got built in here, just so it stands up. Yeah. But it's one of the lightest vests on the market, honestly.
Okay.
It's just really simply a combination of that fire retardant laser cut laminate, 4-way stretch materials like we have here in the shoulder pads, and then the whole mesh is the whole inside mesh is fire retardant, and it's very good at moisture vapor transfer and wicking moisture.
Okay, so can you tell us some details about the release systems? You said there is a release system for the harness. Is there a release system as well for the plates?
Yes, so to go what you're discussing on the release, this type here, this is made by Cobham. This is a mechanical release where you'd be tethered to the aircraft, and then by pulling this, it would release, and you'd be free in case you're a ditching situation over water or whatever, or just cutting yourself loose from the aircraft. This will take this particular one. This harness here is European EN 361 certified. We can also do the U.S. Air Force Safe to Fly version done by Survival Innovation, and we also do a 3-ring release tether, so that they use in the UK. You also have the capability for emergency extraction in the front. If you don't have the harness on, again, you can use. We have a under the arm chest strap type situation that can attach to your rigger's belt for an emergency, for more for the pilots up in the front that aren't doing air crew duties in the cabin and needing a full harness. And then as far as I said earlier, this is in an overwater ditching scenario where you'd go in the water and the flotation collar isn't, say, functioning, or it's not giving you enough flotation, because you really wouldn't want to ditch the plates if you didn't need to. But if you do, there's basically this strap here that goes all the way around the armor plate that's on the inside, and you just robustly pull that out, and it strips the plate out front and back, the armor plate.
So very good. It's a very nice product with very clever designs. But let's talk about something different. How do you like the fair so far?
Oh, I love it. I've been coming for many, many years. I'm always excited to come here. The turnout's amazing. Get to see old friends, and it's really enjoyable, and I'm really happy to be here.
So that's it from the Eagle booth and the Aviator Plate Carrier. Todd, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, pleasure to meet you as well.
Thanks a lot. It's a fine product.
Thank you.
And now we proceed on to the Blackhawk booth, and we show you something different. So right now we're at the Blackhawk booth. It's the same as the Eagle booth, but we changed the signs and we changed the product. With me is Liam. Hi Liam, how are you doing?
Good, I'm great, thank you.
Very good, very good. So how do you like the fair so far?
So far it's been great. It's always nice for living in America, come into Europe and see the history here and being in Nuremberg area. and the show's always a great show for us. So we appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Very nice, very nice. We visited SHOT Show, so we also liked the transfer to the US as well. But you got some really nice new products for us,
Yeah.
so please show us the details.
Well, so this is the height adjustable belt loop, and it's a two-hand operation, and you can actually take this and then change the ride height of your holster. So if you want to go high ride, mid to low ride, you've got it in one system. And really, this was actually developed mostly for the European market. Unlike the US vehicles, the vehicles here in Europe are a lot smaller, and so it's very compact. So being able to change that height and get that holster out of the way so you can get your seatbelt buckled or get your equipment situated was kind of one of those necessary things. The other thing that happened when we were designing this, we got a request with our jacket slot belt loop. We have a leg strap adapter, which is this thing. But so what we've done is we've done what we call a twist lock. That just pops into there and then rotates, and now you have a leg strap adapter. What that helps to do on your belt is that it keeps that leg right there tight so that holster is not flopping, it's not moving around, but that helps stay with your leg as you walk and move around.
All right, so a nice thing is that it doesn't really attach to the holster itself or to the pistol itself,
Right.
but to the mounting system.
Correct.
So what options do I have to mount holsters on the HABL system?
So you can mount it using this adapter. You can mount it directly to our holster system, or if you want to, you can use the QD2 system that we have, mount the QD2 to it, and then use the male delta ring, and then you can do the QD2 onto the holster. So what the QD2 does is allow you to have quick on and off of the holster system. So you can take that right off. So if, let's say, you're going into a building and they require you to be weapons off, you can take that off, put that in a locker, and secure your weapon, and then go into the building, which some agencies don't allow.
Yeah, so if you're going to a courtroom, maybe you could
Exactly.
just take off the pistol,
Exactly.
so you don't have to carry the empty holster with you.
Correct.
Okay, that's very smart. So if I attach the HABL to my belt, do I have to remove all my pouches, or do I have opportunity to mount it?
No, so we actually do this as a removable dog legs. We call them dog legs, but 4 screws, you take that out, you can situate that on your belt without removing any of the pouches, and then screw that down. So.
Perfect. So, thanks a lot. That's it for the HABL system with Blackhawk. Liam, thanks a lot for showing us
Thank you,
that.
appreciate it.
Alrighty, so that's it from the Blackhawk booth. We'll proceed to another one and see you there. Thank you.